Hello guys! Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, titingnan natin itong Mitsubishi Montero Sport GLS 2.4 4x2 automatic transmission. This is actually the 2025. Yung price po pala nito is 1,949,000 pesos SRP. Right, samahan nyo ako. Let's go! Alright, the Mitsubishi Montero Sport utilizes a ladder frame chassis and comes available in the Philippines either rear wheel drive or the 4x4 drive configurations. It comes powered by the 4N15 engine, which is a 2.4 liter turbocharged inline 4-cylinder 16 valve diesel that produces 179 horsepower and 430 Nm of torque. The diesel power plant also comes with a variable geometry turbo as well as the brand's MyVec or Mitsubishi valve timing electronic control technology to help you go extra mile. The SUV sends power to the wheel via either an 8-speed Aisin automatic or the manual transmission. So very good yung timing natin ngayon guys kasi nakakuha tayo ng unit na black yung color, very elegant tingnan. And mapapansin natin dito sa mags, ito lang talaga yung parang hindi ko nagustuhan for this 2025 na model. Parang mas maganda pa yung previous model 2022 to 2024. Pero of course dito sa front fascia meron namang pinagbago dito, especially yung front grille at saka yung LED na 4 LEDs na nakaline dito sa front grille, in which medyo awkward din tingnan. Mas para sa akin, my own perspective, mas maganda pa din pag walang ilaw. But of course, iba-iba naman tayo ng paningin, so that's for my own perspective. So dito sa headlight, naka-LED yan. And meron tayong daytime running light dito and meron din itong LED, yan. And of course the daytime running light. So dito sa baba walang pinagbago dito from the previous model. And yung honeycomb na front grille which gives more attention and elegant din tingnan. And I believe ito yung parang major na binago dito for this grille, as well as yung LED na mga ilaw, which for me mas maganda pa din kung walang ilaw dyan. Pero again, iba-iba naman tayo ng paningin and perspective. And hindi pa nakabalot yung Mitsubishi emblem or logo. And of course meron tayong camera dito kasi naka 360 po yung camera nito for this GLS. And for me guys, this is more practical, no, compared to the Black Series. Aside from the price difference na 1.9 lang ito and yung Black Series is 2.2. And for me, yung difference lang naman nila is yung color ng mags, design the same lang naman. But of course, yung dimension ng gulong is the same, 265/60 R18. Dunlop yung brand. Tapos sa cabin naman ito, yung leather color lang naman at saka yung roof na naka-black yung Black Series. So in totality, in terms of a specification, more or less konti lang yung difference. So yung side mirror naka chrome accent, of course may turn signal light repeater, and yung 360 na camera natin. And yung nagustuhan ko lang dito sa Montero guys kasi high definition na yung screen display, yung mga camera niya. Naka HD. Keyless entry, chrome accent yung handle. Wala namang pinagbago dito sa side profile from the previous model. I think we can count actually, no, yung mga binago dito. Isa na dito yung mags. So sa previous model naka-ventilated disc brake, even yung manual transmission. So nakita ko dito guys, naka fully covered yung pang-ilalim. So in terms of dust or yung mga putik, so protected po siya kasi naka-covered. And naka-shark fin of course yung antenna, merong roof rail. Pero for this GLS, wala tayong nakikita ditong spoiler. But of course, we can actually buy naman aftermarket. Marami namang mabibili. Basta tamang ano lang, tamang design and sukat. So, sa taillights, walang pinagbago. The same pa din yan. And of course, meron pa din camera dito sa likod. With a chrome accent dito sa handle. For this GLS, meron pa ding 4 sensors dito sa likod. Alright. And of course, yung reflector sa baba. The left and right reflectors. The Montero Sport utilizes a double wishbone with coil spring stabilizer bar suspension doon sa front. And 3-link coil spring with stabilizer bar suspension dito naman sa likod. So, yun yung nagustuhan ko din dito guys sa Montero kasi napaka-smooth po yung suspension niya as compared to Fortuner. So, maybe because of the setup dito na naka 3-link coil spring yung suspension dito. Alright. Alright, so pasok tayo dito sa cabin. Keyless entry. Okay, mapapansin natin guys, naka-leather yan. And very elegant yung ginamit nilang leather. I believe parang quality ng 4x4 sa previous model. Ayan. Napakaganda tingnan guys in personal. So very elegant yung design. Clean and balanced. And mapapansin natin dito sa cabin is parang yung manubela lang yung binago dito. So side profile, the same color with the leather sa upuan. May black stitching, naka leather wrap yung sidings. And of course naka all power yung mga windows sa lahat ng windows. Yung lock and lock. And then chrome accent yung handle. And yung bottle holder. Yung comment ko lang talaga dito guys sa Montero is konti lang yung cup holders. And dito sa side, yung napansin ko din dito guys is extended na yung side step seal. Parang nag-extend dito sa side. And electronic na yung adjustment dito sa driver side. Pero doon sa passenger side, manual pa din. So, makikita natin dito yung adjustment for the side mirror. You can actually toggle this arrow. You can also flip manually. So, naka-push start button. Merong traction control. Yung parking sensor. And yung maganda dito sa Montero guys, kasi once you lock the car, automatic mag-flip or mag-fold yung side mirror. Yung pag-open ng gas tank cover. Right, pasok tayo mga ka-jewels. So dito sa steering wheel, makikita natin guys na mayroong mga basic controls para sa infotainment. And then on the other side, meron ditong voice command, yung sa 360 na camera, hands-free na buttons, and then yung cruise control natin. You can set it, you can increase and decrease the speed. So ito lang yung medyo na bago dito din sa steering wheel, yung design ng steering wheel. Parang the same doon sa Strada. And then makikita natin dito guys, meron siyang paddle shifters. Alright. Then yung grab handle, overhead grab handle. Dito may mirror sa driver side and halogen yung ilaw. Dito may sunglasses holder. Ayan. Dito din sa passenger side meron din yung ilaw and mirror. So wala namang masyadong pinagbago dito sa loob from the previous model, no? Except dito sa upuan na naka-leather na po yung GLS. So yung center mirror, hindi pa siya auto-dimming. And then in terms of infotainment, ayan, I think they have the same size, 8-inch infotainment system. I think they have the same size with the Black Series. And of course, naka-touch screen yan. And then yung control ng AC. Then yung hazard button. Meron tayong nakikita ditong HDMI and dalawang USB ports. And then of course yung socket here. Then yung mga modes natin in terms of ventilation dito sa loob, naka-digital. And then dito parang may black piano finish na accent in this panel. So yung grab handles sa passenger side. And then dito parang may leather wrap and naka black stitching. So dito sa panel ng 80, parang may silver combination, and dito sa panel is piano finish. Okay, this is an automatic transmission. So meron tayo dito mga buttons for parking and for auto hold. And then yung cup holders, dalawa. Yung comment ko lang talaga dito guys sa Montero is parang limited lang yung cup holders. So sana meron din dito sa magkabilang aircon vents. Same din doon sa other side. Kasi parang kulang talaga, no, for this SUV. Parang ito lang yung parang may cup holder. Meron din naman sa side pero medyo maliit kasi. So yun lang talaga yung comment ko din dito. So in terms of quality ng leather, maganda. Parang yung quality ng top of the line ng Montero before. So maganda yung quality ng leather. Then walang pinagbago dito sa cabin shadow. So we are looking forward na meron ng lalabas na all new for this Montero. So meron dito yung SRS airbag sa side airbag. So dito tayo sa second row. Makikita natin dito guys, naka-leather pa din yung side. And meron pa ding accent na ganito. Automatic yung window. So tipin natin. Okay, can actually pull this lever to set this one. So yan, nakabalot pa ng leather. And yung napansin ko dito guys for this GLS is meron na siyang extended yung side step seal. So you don't need to buy yung side step seal dito. Kasi yung manual transmission ko is binilhan ko pa siya ng side step seal kasi hindi siya extended. So which is good, and good improvement. So dito tayo sa second row. Yung maganda lang talaga dito sa Montero, this is an age-friendly SUV. Bakit ko sinasabi yan? Kasi meron itong grab handle dito. Sa Fortuner kasi wala tayong makikitang grab handle na ganito. which is very difficult, especially for elderly. So yung matatanda or even bata, yung walang mahawakan pagpasok sa second row. Ayan, so here yung grab handle, same din sa kabilang side. Pero yung ilaw niya guys is naka halogen pa, so hindi pa siya LED. So meron same pa din dito yung control ng AC. Right, for the dashboard perspective, wala tayong masyadong makikitang pagbabago except for the steering wheel for this GLS. Pero maganda yung quality ng leather guys dito sa personal. So dito sa likod, ito lang yung nagustuhan ko din dito. Sa likod meron siyang power outlet. You can actually charge your laptop or whatever gadget you have that needs 220 volts. Then meron din tayo nakikita ditong USB port, which is convenient for the passengers na nandito sa likod, especially kung meron kang gustong i-charge. And then merong pocket, pero wala tayong nakikitang hook dito. Same din dito sa other side, may pocket. Right, so dito walang pinagbago. Yung look and feel dito, meron pa ding center console, yung cup holder. So ganito pala yun guys, para mag level yung, ay nag-comment kasi doon sa vlog natin, kasi yung design is parang nakaganon. So may nag-comment na kailangan pala nating i-adjust yung ano dito para magiging level to. Okay, so meron dalawang cup holders dito. So, it will be comfortable din naman pag ganito yung setup na medyo nakahiga, kasi parang convenient sa likod. Alright. Pasok pala tayo dito sa third row. Titingnan po natin yung space niya dito. Ito guys, ito yung sa third row. Medyo okay din naman pag mas maliit yung sasakay dito, pero for big passengers I think this is not visible kasi medyo hindi ganun kalaki yung space. Meron din siyang power outlet dito, yung grab handle, same din sa kabilang side. Okay, so try natin yung ano dito. Alright, so ito yung setup dito sa third row. I'm 5'4", so medyo okay din naman yung space compared doon sa Fortuner na medyo masikip talaga, kasi in terms of dimension medyo malapad talaga si Montero. Pero I believe for yung matataas or malaking passenger, hindi appropriate dito sa third row. Right, so okay yung space guys, malawak. Alright, dito tayo sa likod. Yung talaga yung nagustuhan ko dito kay Montero, kasi naka-flatten talaga yung design ng pag-fold ng upuan even sa third row. So actually malaki yung pwedeng may pasok natin dito. Nasubukan ko kasing may pasok dito yung mountain bike. So kasya guys. Medyo yun lang yung advantage pag ganito yung design as compared to the Fortuner na side yung pag-fold, kasi maitupi mo yung second row and also the third row. So meron tayong nakikita ditong takip. Ito yung pag-open ng pagkuha sa reserve tire, and may compartment din dito. Alright, so for this GLS hindi lang siya naka power tailgate, so manual lang yung pag-close and pag-open. Alright? So I hope nagustuhan niyo yung review natin and nakita niyo yung gusto niyo makita for this 2025 Mitsubishi Montero GLS 4x2 automatic transmission. So please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, Jubal's Car Vlogs. Thank you guys for watching and see you sa mga next video natin.